This is the Dodgers POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Los Angeles Dodgers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is up? Hello and welcome to the Locked On Dodgers postcast on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel, the place to hang out when every game is done. A comfortable, complete win. That felt good. There isn't really much in that game to feel upset about. There are a few things, and we'll get to them. But more than anything, we come away from a stress-free win as the Dodgers split the series in Arizona against the Diamondbacks, 2 games apiece after today's episode of the Locked On Dodgers postcast on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel, brought to you by Monarch Money. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use the code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. 3 things that struck me today, 3 things I noticed, 3 takeaways from this game for me. Number 1, bottom line, the bottom of the lineup finally got some hits. Save James Outman, who still looks really bad. Very, very tentative and awkward and can't hit a breaking ball to save his life. But Conforto, a couple of hits. Kim, a hit. Some production from the bottom of the lineup. That was nice to see. Dodgers breakthrough with runners in scoring position after going 0 for 8 to start the game today and 0 for 5 yesterday. That's 0 for 13. Top of the lineup finally got rolling. Not surprised by that at all. 11 hits between the top 4, 7 of the 8 RBI. And for number 3, Tony Gonsolin. Nice job today. Like, he's looked good every time out. Really did a nice job of setting hitters up, mixing and matching. Good command of the zone. Fastball up high, was setting up the splitter and off speed down low, and had the Diamondback, at least one guy in Blake Schnell banged up, and the Dodgers are dealing with some pitching injuries, not a lot, but the bottom line with the bullpen is we need the pitchers to go deeper into games, as the bullpen is definitely working too hard these days, and the longer the starters stay in the game, the better. Better that for pitches, ERA at 2.81. Jack Dreyer came in for 2/3 of an inning. Then Kasperius gave up 1 run on 2 hits. Tony Scott, 0s on 6 pitches. Matt Sauer in the 9th, 0s on 9 pitches. So all is well there. And, it never felt like the Dodgers were, oh no. It never had that feeling to me at all. And that's a good way to wrap up a series, especially on a getaway day, heading home after their longest road trip of the season, 10 games. So when you look at the entirety of this trip, you go, all right. Internet took a crap there for a second. We're back. We're back. Anyway, I was saying that the series, nice series, not great. You'd like to have taken the series, but 2 out of 4 at the end of a long road trip. All right. Internet pooped again. Long road trip. 10 games. Take 2 of 3 in Atlanta, 2 of 3 in Miami, and split a 4-gamer in Arizona. That's not bad. Roy here says 1 for 5 will get on base, and 6 through 9 will hit with runners in scoring position. You saw with Outman striking out with Risp. We can't have that in the playoffs. No, we cannot. And since you brought it up, Roy, I do think it's time to, I know they want to give James Outman and all these guys struggling a long runway, but James Outman is very, very honestly don't know what's going on with the real, but it's times hasn't done it 3 times in a month, and now it's doing it over and over again. And I reset it just yesterday. Anyway, back to James Outman. Keep resetting here. I'm about ready to punt and start over because this is getting ridiculous. BC shares the Outman numbers 1 for 15, 0.67, 10 Ks, 67% K rate. Yeah, he looks very uncomfortable, very awkward, very tentative. You throw him a breaking ball, he can't hit it. He can't even make contact. It's just awful. And we've heard from the broadcasters and from Dave Roberts specific. Rockies fired Blood Black. Wow. That's hard to believe. That should have happened like 4 years ago. Unbelievable there. I'm so sorry about the internet. I don't know what to do other than just to battle through and hope that it gets better. But there's nothing I can do right here, right now. I'm plugged in. It's not Wi-Fi. I'm at home in the normal spot. So back to Outman. We've heard that Dave Roberts wants to give these guys a long runway and give them an opportunity to find their way, to figure it out, like he's done with Andy Pajes, like he's doing with Max Muncy, who is starting to come around a little bit. Coming into this game, Muncy was 5 of 14 over the last 3 games. Today didn't look good. But James Outman does not look good at all. Very, very bad. Worthless, as a matter of fact. It doesn't even feel like, you know, he's going to put one in play and get a sack fly. If you throw him a breaking ball, you throw him a breaking ball, he's going to strike out, right? And that's all he seems to do is strike out. And you can see it written all over his face that the confidence is completely shot. So I don't know. I kind of look at it and say, it's time. All right. Dalton Rushing could use an opportunity. Let's see what happens. He needs some time off. He needs to go back to the minor leagues. Something. What we've seen from him is just considerably inferior to what is going on. At least the bottom of the lineup did get some hits today. That was nice. Conforto with a double off the wall. I don't know that it was laced. It was hit hard, but he was late. So the fact of the matter was that he's making contact. He did have 2 hits on the day, which was nice. But we're kind of burying the lead here, worried about the bottom of the lineup. The top of the lineup is what got things done today for the Dodgers. 11 hits. Shohei Ohtani with 2 and a run scored and an RBI. Mookie Betts got the game started with a single after Shohei grounded out, and then Freddie drove him in. So that got the scoring started in the first, and then they went on a 3-run dry spell where they did, or 3-inning dry spell where they didn't do much of anything, but 3 hits for Mookie, 3 runs scored and an RBI. Freddie Freeman. I feel like this internet feels like the bottom of the lineup can't get anything done today. Freddie Freeman, 4 hits, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. Will Smith, 2 for 4 with a RBI, 2 RBIs and a run scored. So they were just hitting the ball over the park. Max Muncy 0 for Andy Pop. It's never stopped this much, and we're 9 minutes in now. I can't really stop and start over. So let's keep digging. We'll call it a day early. Let's hit the break. I'll read this commercials and we'll come back and wrap it up. I am beside myself. Don't know what is going on. You know, it's the internet. What are you going to do? It's Locked On Dodgers postcast on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel, the place to hang out when every game is done. Today's episode of Locked On Dodgers postcast brought to you by Monarch Money. You ever check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? I'm checking my internet now. I'm going, where did my connectivity go? between dining out, online shopping, buying new computers. Maybe it's the computer. I don't know. It's easy to lose track of where all that cash goes. That's where Monarch Money comes in. It's your personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch Money isn't just a budgeting app. It's a complete financial command center. You can track all of your accounts, investments included, and spending all in one place. So you stop just managing your money and you start building wealth. The average You have your checking account right next to your investment platform. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use the code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB for half off your first year. Tonight's episode also brought to you by Wonderful Pistachios. Looking for a snack that's both delicious and nutritious? Crack into some good sources of protein. Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1 ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they're packed with fiber, better for you, unsaturated fats to keep you feeling fuller longer. I like to crack them. I enjoy the process. I enjoy the ritual. Some people like them uncracked, and you just dig in and get a handful and chomp on them. And both options are available for you at Wonderful Pistachios. Get snacking and get cracking with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com. All right, Dodgers split the series. Tony Gonsolin looked really, really good. Got out of a 2-out jam. Naylor did him a favor in the third, swinging a bad pitch. Then in the fourth, Conforto had the opposite field double. In the fifth, Ohtani single. As I was saying there, fourth inning, or the fifth inning, Will Smith down 0-2 in the count and then worked it back full. Conforto and Outman, what does that even say? I can't even read my own writing. Anyway, Conforto had a decent game. James Outman did not. Top of the lineup was locked in. I'm completely distracted by the internet, and I can't even put two thoughts together right now. This show has been an utter disaster, and I apologize to all of you guys. I don't know. We got into the pitching. Tony Gonsolin, 5 innings and gets the win. He's now 2-0. Let's just wrap it up. Let's call it a day a little bit early here. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of your mothers. And if you are a mother and watching and listening, thank you for doing that. I'm Pete Fox. I called my mother this morning, and she's 98. So she said, I'm in the shower. I'm like, well, let the phone ring and answer it when you're out of the shower. Jeez. I was like, that's the last thing I need on Mother's Day is for you to slip getting out of the shower to answer my phone call. But she did make it through that. And she also was able to watch the Dodger game and enjoyed a Dodgers win. Thank you guys for bearing with me and gutting it out today. Nice win, comfortable. I can't even wrap it up and say goodbye. Unlike this show, uncomfortable and bumpy. It's the Locked On Dodgers postcast on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out Jeff and Vince a little bit later today. Probably they do the daily Dodgers podcast. I'll break it down for you. And hopefully their internet is better than mine. Take care. We'll talk Tuesday. Dodgers are off tomorrow. Back home in LA on Tuesday to face the Sacramento, soon to be Las Vegas Athletics. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm Pete Fox. We will talk on Tuesday. Have a good one. Take care.